Hey, we are live. Hello, people on the internet. As the title suggests, you join me at Zolder. Cain. Personified. Hopefully everything sounds alright because, you know, I am who I am and I have changed my audio stuff. So, yeah, let me know. Let me know if I'm loud, if I'm quiet. I'll get the guys on Discord soon, see how everything pans out. But yeah, we're currently sitting P1 in practice. 4/10 clear. Don't know if everyone's on representative times or quali laps, you know what I mean? So yeah. Next sort of 20 minutes, do some race practice. Then we'll see how the race goes. We'll see how quali goes first. Hello, Jamie. Jamie has arrived. I like it. He has arrived. The Squire. Right, guys, you're live on the internet. Don't say any bad things that you were just saying before about that guy who deliberately crashed into you in practice. Okay? Alright, okay. I get where that went. Was it cops who hit him, did you say? I thought you said it was Booten. I wasn't. No, you're right. Well, they're on stream now, so let's have a look and we'll name and shame. Ah, fair enough. Do we know what lap? Okay. We shall see. We'll love a good name and shame, don't we? Isn't Cops the guy that didn't like me because I was lapping him? Back in FRL days, ages ago. Sounds grand. Oh my god, yes. I've nailed the sound for once. Wait, is this for real? Has he... I don't think he's trying to wipe anyone out. Nah, he's just... This isn't the one. Oh, okay, I just watched him. Yeah, but I just watched him cut the track and he was nowhere near anyone. Are you sure? I'm gonna watch Jay. It's probably easier if I watch Jay. Starting the stream with viewers and we've got drama. I'm not gonna watch you. I'm just gonna see what happened with you and a guy. So you overtook someone. I'm not seeing anything happen at any point. Was it the second chicken or the first that you hit? That's a very bad attempt at trying to wipe someone out, though. So who are you fighting with there, Jay? Nah, you're behind Jay. I'm watching it now. It's just definitely the one because you don't get hit unless he's. Yeah, I've watched into the hairpin. And then the time that you got bonked on the rear. I don't know, man. It is what it is. Welcome to everybody watching. There we go. You'll... Nah, I'm driving now. Well,
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead.
report! Ban. But we've got 6 people watching. Hello, 6 people. How are you? How is everybody doing? Let's see if we can... I'm looking for mid-27s race pace. That's what I'm aiming for. But it's this Chungus. Oh, I was going to crash into that Ferrari in the middle track there. Yeah, but that's that massive chicane that's doing us in. And this one for track limits, to be fair. But you two boys have bought the GT2 content, haven't you? So, I haven't. Oh, you haven't yet. Oh, you have. Right, okay. Jay, what is your overarching opinion of the cars? It's beautiful. It is. It's beautiful.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I don't remember. I don't know what car, but I think it looks nice. Quite honestly, it looks like a class car. It's just...
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Chris, what do you think of the GT2s overall then? Weird. Hello, Gingerman. I think they'll have the place in multi-class for sure. It's that understeer.
We've got some light damage in the front.
I'm really badly understeering up the hill. That is crazy. Might just need to turn the wheel some more. Ginger's downloading it now. Nice, Ginger. Straight in the... Ginger's going to be coming all over the place. There's 2 Porsches in there. It does... From what I think Jardy said, it's the most GT3-like in terms of its handling and like how it reacts. Yeah. So automatically we don't like the Maserati, Chris.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
That's mad.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
No, Ginger, no fun race, because I'll probably be fucked after this race anyway. I was at the gym last night and my arms are dead, if I'm honest. Like, my arms and my chest. So, I kind of just want to do this race, because it's quite a tough track, this one, in terms of, like, FFB. And the force feedback is quite strong, but it has to be, because you need to feel the killer curbs so you can react when the car lands. If you've got understeer, turn the wheel. Yeah, exactly. It's easy.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag. Be careful.
Interested in the KTM and the Maserati? Oh, fancy. I mean, I think
Yellow flag ahead.
from
Watch
a
out.
visual standpoint, the Audi for me is the nicest. The KTM is cool, isn't it? Like, It's just a McLaren. In what sense? No, it doesn't. Dynamic edges. You sound like an Apple employee. And dynamic edges.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Nah, the KTM does look cool. But my choice would be KTM and the is it the 995? I don't know what it is. Whatever it is. That massive winged one where they look like they just fell asleep on the paper and drew a very long line and just
Yellow
joined it
flag
back
in
up.
sector 1.
Yeah. 935, okay. Yeah, I like that. But it's because it's got like steelies for wheels. Like they're just steelies. They're not like proper alloys. It's funny. They look like spare wheels.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Yeah, it's definitely got a parachute under that back wing. Ah, you can't take that exit curb at the chicane, like, can you? I don't know if you can in the Merc, but it just rattles me around. There we go. Oh, I've turned it too late. I was too busy looking at the braking point. Alright, 27.4. That would be decent
Yellow
in the
flag in
race.
sector 1.
Or
Yellow flag
5.
ahead. Be careful.
I'm not going in the briefing, but can you pipe up and say, fix the Pro and Pro-Am split colours? Fair enough. That's true.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
No, it's got a it's decreased here, so it's actually better here. It's the one track. I don't say them. 22 in the lobby. But yeah, the guys, anybody watching, the Beamer had a minus 17 kilo, like across the board. Not across the board, sorry. At this track, minus 17 kilo from the update, and its natural BOP is +4, but they're not amending it. So like, that should be, what should it be? +13, I think. If maths are right. I don't know. It should have more ballast now, essentially. Maybe. Oh yeah, add 17 onto that. It should be minus 21. +21, sorry. But they haven't amended it, so that car is essentially +4 kilo on the BOP for LFM, but it's got a new update of underlying minus 17. So essentially, that's 17 kgs lighter than it was before. So that's got a bit of an advantage. Put it that way. A bit. 935 any good? I'm not too sure. From what I've seen on the streamer, it seems a bit slower in the straights. But it seems better through the corners, which is obviously a very Porsche thing anyway. So we'll do some quali practice after this. Where is the Ford? Right, I just had to quickly go in there just to listen to what they were saying, because they're basically doing a vote whether to keep the LFM BOP or remove it. But what they don't understand is that literally there's only one car on this grid, one car, and the Beamer, that needs amending. They just need to add 17 kg to it. Let's just say it to be fair, to not fuck everybody up, add 10. Like, that's it. Like, it's so easy. Just go in the pop file, car, whatever number it is, add 10, done. Because right now, these guys have got a 17 kg advantage in what they had beforehand. So that car is 17 kg better off than every other car right now. And, you know, there's cars down the bottom, there's cars in the middle, there's 3 at the top, 3 in the middle, 2 at the top. Like, yeah, it's a bit much. Like, for example, Chris, I don't know if Chris has set a proper representative time or anything, but... What? What? Why? Because I've got minus 18, why would I vote to drop it? I know where you're coming from. However, if mine and your car was 0, it would be ridiculous between us. That's because at the minute there's a 45 kilo swing between us. 43. So like, to level that out is a bit much. Do you know what I mean? Like, just in fairness of one car, and like I'm saying on chat now, is they just need to do the Beamer. It's the only car affected by BOP at this track. It's the only one. Just add 10 kilos onto it, just to be fair. Like, don't do the full 17 because it might throw the setups off. Just do 10. Then I think that'll be fair. But right now they've got a 17 kilo advantage, which is mad. Like, realistically, I don't really care. I'll beat whatever's there. Like, that's my attitude. I'll just try and beat whatever's there. But for, I would say, top 10 area, they've just got a basic advantage. It's mad. Sorry, I've missed the chat. M4 OP on default BOP at this track, Ginger. Minus 17. I think it's D1 on the sheet, and I think that's here, somewhere else, and somewhere else. I don't know the track's brands, I think, and maybe Mazzano. It's got like minus 40 at Mazzano or something. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I only care about this track, and they're just panicking, thinking, oh, we need to make it fair for everybody. Yeah, they make it fair for everybody by nerfing the one car that got a buff. Like, that's it. Oh. And I don't agree with removing the BOP for everything. Like, that's not my jam. What, like yours? Yeah, I would. But I'm not. Like, if you gained 25 kilos and I lost 18, the time difference in that is massive. So I'd rather have a few Beamers be a bit faster. Because let's be real, Chris, these guys that are in the Beamer have got decent laps in them, but the consistency isn't there anyway, that we've seen. So I wouldn't worry too much if I was you. It is going to potentially wreck your race if you don't put a good quality lap in. But, you know, these guys are just going to have a little step up, and if they have good results, we'll just let them know. Like, you've been buffed. Don't read into it. People fixing the dats in the comments. Gear 1 and 2 are no-go in it. Oh, interesting. In that video with the hammer. Yeah. Yeah, just... You know what it is? Beamers are so weird with how you fix things. Like, I've got some kind of electrical problem in my real car. And it's got something to do with the ground connection, but I don't know where the ground connection is. That's broke. And now and then if I hit a bump, everything will work fine. So, constantly driving into potholes and bumps is my sin. Even in Kino, there's no... I know, Skaz, you've played yourself. What a fool. No Aston in the GT2s, man. Just pretend the 935 is. Just pretend one of them is. Right, I'm guessing the briefing's over because people are on track. Let's get quali setup on. 23... Oh god, this is set up for the wrong temps. At 10 PSI. Add 10. But yes, Kerb, death, it will occur at one point. Hopefully just in quali, you know, and not in the race. And then track limits at the second chicane is my Achilles heel. Like, massively. We'll probably put it in the chat. Well, there you go. So everyone. Because they're too busy concentrating on balancing all the cars when they need to balance one. Oh god, that's... I don't want to mispronounce that. But for me, that says Taspin. But it could be Tassapin. But hello. 6 minutes. Let's do, I guess, one quali run. Get in the flow. 26 is definitely on the cards. Ah! Oh my god. Naughty, naughty. Chris, guess who's in my chat? Oh no, it's Tajuddin from the Imola race. He said it's the boy who killed you in the Imola race. I didn't report him. He apologized immediately. He was very nice about it. Thank you for the apology though, I appreciate it, man. You were definitely faster than us. But yeah, I just got a good start. Just absolutely stayed ahead of you. With the BMW munching curbs. That was a good race though. Apart from the incident. And the damage. Yeah, man. It's all good.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
It's all good, man. But I appreciate you dropping by the stream and saying sorry again, man. That is some commitment.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
No. He just doesn't murder anyone. Nice. Spares or repair. Gee, just relax. Just use it as practice. There's no need to pressure yourself into performing or anything. Just like sex. Just relax. Yeah. Well played, sir. Well played.
Yellow flag ahead.
I'm glad I made this stream not for kids again. Oh, really? Or did it update in the data thing, did it?
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Fair enough. Ah, I lost on the exit there really badly. I slid and kicked the TC in. Jesus, man. Yeah.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far. Yellow flag. Be careful.
Is there anything for the Aston, Chris? Anything else? Yes. Winner, winner. Ah, I touched the gravel.
Slow car ahead.
Car's just sitting in the middle of the track. Nice. Nice. Let's see what those pressures were. They were a bit high. High. Oh, shit. Just a touch. Thank you for watching, people. Ollie coming up. I'll wait and see for Quali who's going out first, but when in doubt, just go out. Oh my god. What an asshole move if I do that. Right. 310's clear Cameron, but Cameron's the type of guy, he will just pull a lap out of his arsehole and be really fast. Chris and Jabe, very close. 2/10 in it, less than a 2/10. Yours is race, okay. Okay. Misery loved company, eh, boys? The Merc boys sitting together. Truth. Realistically, just minus those BMWs ahead of you. Like, that's what I would personally be thinking. What, that are around you in the championship kind of standings? BMW is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I've said to David, the driver Dave, BMWs, what he should practice in, because that's what I'm planning on practicing in. I tried the Aston at Bathurst for a few laps. I didn't have a setup, I just made one, but it didn't feel great, to be fair. It was really, really understeery across the top of the mountain. And I think by adding wing, you just lose a bit too much top speed. However, he did say that the Beamer was 1.6 something for top speed, whereas the Aston and the McLaren and Ferrari are like 1.72 or 1.78, I think. But yeah. We'll have to figure it out. I mean, we've got time. We've got like 2 weeks until Bathurst, so... Chris, honestly, I love your sarcasm because I know you. But if I didn't know you, I'd be raging. You know... Yeah, you're right, to be fair. I hope it's not fast for the start of quali, and then Opti at the end. If it is, I'm going out for Opti. I'm going out for an Opti lap.
Green light, go, go, go.
Right, let's go quali. What numbers are you? Chris is even. Jay, you're... Nice. Let's hope there's not 21 even cars and 1 uneven. Yeah.
Car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Have you? Oh, yeah. Funny. He'll be out for the whole... He'll just stay out, man, the whole quali, I guarantee. The whole race? Oh, yeah, there isn't, is there? Oh shit, I didn't practice on full fuel. Yeah, but I was confused, man. I was like, I was referring to full fuel as half a tank. Because I was just like, oh, you know, 30-minute halfway pit, blah, blah, blah. Hmm. Yeah.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
The track isn't opti by the way, so you're aware. Feels like a fast track. I tried to mute the boys. I need to concentrate for a second. Ah! Bit deeply on the power. Usually lap 3 is much better with Wally.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Ah, that's too slow.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Bit tentative through the first sector. Too much. Wasn't too bad actually, the bounce. It's a bit random with the bounce, but that didn't work out too bad. Come on. Right, nail this corner. It's a decent lap. Nah! Bit of a snap.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
Nah! Too squirmy.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Wide! Swings and roundabouts with that one. Nope. Too late on the power. Got a little bit of time on the exit of this next one if I can not slide. When I say a little bit, I meant a little
Yellow
bit.
flag in sector 1. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Ah,
Cut
I
detected.
don't think I've got enough time to go back out. I do, but it's not worth it. I don't think I've got much more time. Probably a tenth, honestly. Yeah, there's half a tenth there. I'm happy with that, to be fair. 26, I mean, it is quite cool on the track, so Yeah, it's not too bad. See what people can do. I'm looking at... I mean, Chris should be a bit faster for sure. It's crazy how many, like... It's a bit like Donny in the fact that a lot of the corners are so crucial. Is this guy going to move out of Chris's way? Looks like he is. Nice. Oh, he spoke too late, yeah, surely. Yeah, slightly too late. That would have been at least a 10th and a half lost there. I wonder if he's improved, though. Yes, he has. Thankfully for him. You had a bit more time there, Chris, didn't you? Went deep at that hairpin. It depends if they've started a lap. So I think 4 and 38 have. Definitely. And then everyone else is blue. 992 isn't. He should be boxing. But unless he's just left the pits because he hasn't actually set a lap. So... Really? Oh. Well, like to get him back to the pits? Or just... Yeah, he's not letting past, has he? I know. He's making a statement, and I don't blame him, to be fair. You know, if you're on a lap, people need to get out of the way. It's not a difficult concept, is it? It is? Oh, 7:36 in. Ah. Okay. That's 4 seconds too late. 6 seconds too late. Yeah, yeah. Alright, fair. Well, his lap's done then. So that we had 12 cars out on track there. And one of them, Piccioni, shouldn't have been. So we really should have had 11 out. And 11 out now. So would have worked out quite well if one guy didn't fuck it up. That's alright, Shoys. Don't worry, man. Enjoy. Hang out with your pal. Play your games. Let's jump on board with Cameron. It's mad, isn't it? Just do, do, do. No worries, Jake, man. It's all good. Joey the Pooey. Nice. Joey the Pooey, actually. Not Pooey. But Pooey's funny. Jake's going to continuously call him Joey the Pooey now. Remember, just put a leader in for your stop if you haven't already. And remember, turn off tyres. What position is he? Just let him crack on. You know what I mean? Just allow it. He could be a they them. He could. They could. Could be a fee fi full thumb. Nah, probably not. How much was your consumption? 2.35. Mine's 2.3. Right, I've put 100 in. But you'll spend all your time refueling. About, you have a base, it already starts at 3.5 or something, and then it's about 0.6 every litre. Catch you in the next one. See you later, Jake. Thank you for dropping by. I'm proud of you boys, though, sticking up there for quali, like, considering you're struggling. That probably sounds really condescending saying that with the gap, but, like, I didn't mean it like that. Like, I'm just saying, like, you didn't have, you know, that pace in practice. I know you're on race fuel. So it's a good place to be. Yeah. Well, he's got 2 laps as Cameron to improve. And you've got Van M. Boyton as well, who can improve. And Hansel. That's true, yeah. What's Lowrian? Oh, okay. The KTM is nice, is it, Ginger? What, to, like, drive? It looked really smooth on the streams to drive. I'm sure it looked like it lacked in top speed, I think, or maybe acceleration, but it looked nice to drive. Nice. So he's going to beat yours. Hydro, hello. Jake is your friend. Unlucky. Oh, it's a good final corner. It's a good final corner. Has he run out of fuel or has he got another lap? Yep. I know. The thing is, though, I'm actually glad that Cameron's just done that. No offense to you, Chris, but I'd rather have you behind us than a beamer that I don't know. Although I might eat my words here, you might fucking donkers. A kid? Yeah. That's true. See a KTM Cup race. You know what, Ginger? I can see it happening for, honestly, a lot of them. If it's not the league where all of them are racing, I can honestly see individual races for, like, the KTM, the Maserati and stuff. Could have a... Yes, it does. I heard that from Charlie. Do you know what's interesting, right? With the amount of Porsches in the game now, you could have, like, all the GT3 Porsches, the GT4, the 2 Cup cars, I believe, the 2 GT2s. How many is that? 8? 7 or 8 Porsches? Imagine just a Porsche. Just Porsche. That's it. All those different classes. A tournament. Yes. That would be interesting, man. Ginger. So we've got me, Cameron, Chris, top 3, then Piccioni, and then Jay. And the next people we know is Hanovich, it's Adrian and P14, and where's Miller, 16th. Nice. And the track just dropped another degree. It's going to keep getting cooler and cooler and cooler. Is it? Oh yeah, Sunday, 10 p.m, so it's going to be even later and more cooler. Jay, are you sweet talking Bruton here because he's behind you and you don't want him to hit you? Ah, fair. Hey Chris, you know, amazing lap, man. Honestly, such a good lap. Just because you're behind us, you know. Good lap, good lap. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know, imagine if they changed that without like putting it in the notes and Cameron goes into T1 and just blows the engine up immediately every lap. Oh, fuck me. Chris, Liam, one of the drivers for T1SR, he downshifts really aggressively in the Porsche and he blew the engine at Hungaroring. I say blew the engine. Well, it died, didn't it? And then he did the same at Kyle Arman. And I went on. Jay was like, "Look, come and have a look at this, basically, and see what you think." And I went on, and like basically shifted down so fast down the hill at Kyle Army, he went into second, and it went to like 9,995 revs or something. And the poor Porsche just went. That was, but that wasn't a downshift though. That was just weird. Yeah, that just didn't make sense. It was very odd. I would leave the ducts from when me and Chris tried it the night. If you close the front, they're just horrific. Oh, I'm on 2-3. I'm on 2-3 for the Aston. Fuel. Yeah, pretty much. I think so. So there's a pit window. Do we know what that window is? Oh shit. Well, what? Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought, but you know, can never be sure. With some things, you know, they've been messing around with the server. It might be different. Yes, I've went 2 clicks over because of pressure loss for 1 and dropping temp for 2. And we're not going to be changing an hour stint, so we're not going to be changing tires. So 2 for me I'm happy with. I'll probably be about 26.7, 26.6 at the very end, depending on pressure loss. So, ooh. Remember, the higher pressure you go, the less heat goes in the tire. So, well, yeah, that's how the wet ones work. So just assume the same for the dries. I touch wood, no crashes. Chris behind, Cameron on the outside. And just no death into the chicanes. Chris, you know what your strat is. It's the same strat you always have. Don't, eh? Follow me, don't crash, wait until other people crash, win. Or the alternate strat for you is get killed into T1 and fight back through the pack with everybody because they don't want to let you through. Look at all the beamers there, man. Jesus Christ. What's the timetable? I want to see the timetables to see where they possibly would have been with 17 kilos added on, which should have had. So Piccioni, I'd say at least 2 tenths for all of them. at least 2 tenths, 17 kilos on this track. Got my fan on and I'm freezing. Freezing, man. Yes, good luck, Tori. Good luck to you. Don't die, you're in the danger zone. Tori, funny fact, my first time on ACC ever on PlayStation 4, I used to go on a controller, and this was the only track I could drive on a controller. So, you know, take that as an omen that you will survive. Because I think, personally, the force feedback going over these curves is actually detrimental sometimes. Like, it knocks the wheel a bit much for you when you land and when you turn in and hit them. So on a controller, I remember thinking nothing of it. I was just going over the curves like, yeah, it's just a curb. And then I came on PC and when I got a wheel, sorry, I went over those curbs and it broke my wrists. Even on a Logitech G29. 1 hour race, 10 PM in the dark. I remember, Chris, we did one in the dark here a while ago, didn't we, in SimZone? Was that with... Oh, who was that with? It wasn't the Savini and Fisher one, was it? Because that was in the day. I'm pretty sure.
30 seconds.
Do not remember the nighttime one. Big tip as well, if you don't already, try not to kill your curbs on tires on curbs too much throughout the first lap, because the pressure takes even longer to come to them.
10 seconds.
Oh, change my camera because that is the wrong one. Right, I'm gonna mute. But good luck.
Stay in double file.
Fair chicane curves. It literally is. Have you ever been through an Asda with those huge speed bumps? It's basically that, but at like 80 miles per hour. Right, I practiced me race start earlier, so I've got an idea of where to brake, but we'll see.
Green light, give it all you can. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Everything changes at night. Everything changes. Visibility of the braking zones, the turn-ins. Every little reference I've got on the track is harder to see. Especially with these curbs coming up and track limits at the next chicane. Bit squirrely there. I think Cameron will have a drive-through after 5 laps. Good start though. Looks like it's clean from the majority of people. I think there's one guy, Gamble's died at the back. Car doesn't have the braking performance that I'm used to because I have not run this car at 90 odd litres. Braking zone for T1, my marker is just invisible. It is invisible. Chris is dead. Oh, he's made a mistake. I don't see him in the top something. He's at the back of the pack. He's been killed or has spun. Oi, oi, oi. I went slow through there and I still hit the bloody thing. Cold tires are not my friend right now. I can feel it in myself and see on track I'm braking too early or too late. Need to get these references sorted. Thank you for watching, people. I'm guessing at T1. I do not see my brake point whatsoever. How fast is the Ferrari through there, man? It's crazy.
Car on the right. Clear on
That's
the
a
right.
send, Cameron. Fuck me. That was a send and a half. Had to turn out with that one.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
We're fighting, boys. We're fighting. He might be running less fuel. I mean, I don't think he would, but if he is running less fuel, if I can hold him up as long as possible, that would be ideal. I do not have the braking capacity. Do not have the braking capacity.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Ferrari's just super fast through that corner, I think. As the speed bumps test, they do indeed.
The pit is now open.
The braking is so strange. Like, it's just so long. We've got to fight, though. We've got to fight. It's good.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yeah, just ever so slightly missing my brake points everywhere. Or too early everywhere. Just very small margins.
Fastest lap of the race, man. Good job.
That's too much curb. It's bad. Turn, you lump. At least it's good through this corner, and that one's usually really difficult. That was good. Oof! I can't even see. And obviously track limits are important, so rather be safe than sorry. Yeah, I turned my brightness up, but still can't even see. Ah, I keep getting pressure loss. Little bits here and there.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. Watch out.
Can you see? I knew you'd get it, Jamie. I knew you'd get it, man. So cautious through that chicane. I just don't want to get any track limits for it this early. So yeah, Chris has completed his pit stop, which is good for him. He's got some clean air. Hopefully recover. Bit drifty.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap of the race so far.
That was an exciting 2 laps at the beginning though. Cameron, he was really, really pushing to get the lead. Bouncy, bouncy. There it is. That can happen. The pressure loss on the front left is a lot right now. 6.7 the pressures. That's only going to go down. He might have a run on us out of this next complex. Oh, I've nailed the exit, thankfully. I think he went a little bit wide. He's definitely carrying less fuel. He has to be. He has to be. Well, that's a decent chicane, thankfully. Front right, 26.4. Oh my god. So when I said I'd be doing mid-27s race pace, that wasn't half a tank. Not a full tank. Ah! No, Jamie, no. Races are going okay, yes, sure is. Apart from not being able to see my braking zone at T1, and my braking marker even, yeah, it's alright. And carrying a lot of fuel that I'm not used to driving with because I haven't practiced with it, yeah. Yeah, so Ferrari behind's definitely faster through the first sector, 100%.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Someone's dead at T2. Looks like Jay's in a bit of a battle behind as well in P4. Yeah, seen a bit, no worries. I was really expecting the rear right to drop a bit more than it has, but it's the fronts that are dying in terms of pressure, which is quite strange. It is quite strange indeed. You can usually straighten that chicane off a bit more, but I'm diving into it, so I don't get a track warning on entry, or on the exit really. So essentially a little bit slower, but safer for the long term. Thank you, Gamble. Appreciate it, man. That's why it pays to practice all conditions, guys, because I wasn't ready for this to be dark. Cameron behind is a fast driver, so yeah, it's not over till it's over. We've seen what the chicane's done already to us. I think I lost maybe like 8/10 by taking the chicane wrong. Big old curbs. Bit squirrely. Bit more direct over the chicane that time. Jeddah. Do you reckon, Smiley? Do you reckon it's going to be Jeddah, the next track? Or has it been announced? Or we're still just speculating? I like any new track, to be fair, on most of them. Oof. Cameron's pushing. Ugh, not Yas Marine, oh my days, man. And for anybody curious, me and Smiley and chat there are speculating on the next track to be announced for ACC, because there was some kind of empty field in the tracks on the recent data that was dug up from the update. So there was like a track with a question mark or something. That was too deep. But yeah, Jeddah would be better. Yeah, 100%. That's wide. Thing is, the Aston, I've got to carry speed through here. I can't just stomp the brake and get back straight back on the power. I've got to try and carry speed, whereas the Ferrari's a bit different through there. Just rotates on the mid of the car, so you can chuck it in. Magni cores, yeah. Agreed. That might be a warning. Yep.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
Not even worth it because I got a shitty exit. Shitty exit. Too deep in the next one. Makes complete sense. $26.6 and $26.5 on the front. Brilliant. My pressures are dying. I'm only 20 minutes in. Shall I rename my channel to Sim Racer Moans About Pressures All the Time? I actually need to look after these tyres, don't I? I need to not push so hard. Look after the tyres. That was a lot of curb. Don't know what's going on with the rear of the car, but it's feeling a bit shit. This is the thing I love about racing though. Like, as much as it's an annoying thing, the car bit all over the shop, it is what it is. It's racing. Your car can, especially the tyres, can fluctuate depending on curb usage and all that kind of stuff, so it is cool. I just wish it wasn't as important for the pressures in ACC. That this makes such a difference, because literally got to wait so long for the front right to dig in. Front left, as you can see, digs in nicely still. Still got a bit of give. It might be due to the temp though. Front left 74 degrees, front right 67. Two seconds to Cameron, he's made a mistake. Lexus and this, I'm going to be okay with Asian based. Yeah. That'll be epic. I say epic, literally any track really I'll be happy with. Apart from the new Formula 1 Madrid one, because that looks shit. Well, that's going to be a warning. No way. Lucky me. Whee! I should have put more. I should have put more pressure in. Cameron's in the pit. So he was on low fuel. Unless he just feels like his tyres are dead and he wants a new fresh set, but that would say to me definitely low fuel. So next competitor on track is how far behind? 13 seconds. Alright, good job. And then Jay's just behind him in P3. He's got Lowry right in his ass. And we've got Tory just ahead of us, and then Chris just ahead of him. But they have pitted. Right, just need to keep it safe and steady to the end of the race here. Hopefully this pressure loss doesn't affect us too much. It's roaringly high though. You get killed, Chris. Literally tell you what. Ah, okay. By who?
Car on
Jay.
the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, the car killed it. Okay, fair. Inside curb, was it? Fair enough. So you practiced with a full tank, did you? Oh, half. Yeah, my car feels shite with full tank as well, so... Did you get damage? Our front right's on 6-3. To be fair, all my pressures are mid-6s now. Apart from the rear right. Makes a difference, like, can't lean on it as much. Where's Cameron? He's up the track, isn't he? Yeah. Was very generous. Yeah, I followed you on the brakes and I managed to stop, so I'm not sure what's up with your car, like. What for understeer? Yep.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Just like added into T1 there, because I took too much inside curb. Almost did a Chris. One. That's 3, that's a drive through for one of us. Ah, it's 4 in it. My pressures though, 6-3, 6-0, 6-5. I'm at 5-9 now. I've still got half the race to go. I'd pay you to have those pressures right now. But yes, guys, we're doing a 1 litre pit stop, so it's going to be a very fast pit stop. So we're going to make these tyres last, and we can't change them because we just lose so much time. And yeah, they don't feel good. Like, on turning and stuff. They're very lazy. Takes an age. And then the mid corner comes and takes an age. I'm curious to see where Cameron will be after my pit stop, and I'm curious to see where Chris will finish after having an incident and pitting early. Oof! Thank you for watching though. It's not as entertaining when the car you were fighting with boxes, but again, it's like that Valencia one where I'll box and then have to see where I come out next to him. That's going to be a warning. Oh, thank the Lord. Look at the understeer through there. Car just does not bite. Yeah, really struggling right now. I know I've got a big gap, but like, I'm not too worried about the cars directly behind on track. I'm worried about Cameron, because if he was on full fuel and he was that fast and he's boxed to maybe get a bit of a clean air, doesn't want to have me ahead of him, put a litre in him, then yeah, he might be rapid for a second stint. I feel like he's on low fuel or mid fuel. No disrespect, but he didn't look that fast earlier. But he is a fast boy, so might have pulled it out. Ferrari race setup might just be epic.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Oof. Sweating. I know why I'm losing pressure. I keep touching the grass under braking. Jesus Christ. This 1.9.6. So this race has, like, this set server has the standard LFM BOP, but they didn't adjust it for the Beamer. Because the Beamer's the only car on the grid right here that's got minus 17. So, but they didn't adjust it. At least I don't think they did. It is what it is, though. I'm not too fussed, to be fair. But supposedly LFM are starting everything again for the BOP, which I think's daft. Personally, but you know, it is what it is. They might see the need to just completely get a fresh slate. There's the rear going now. There is the rear going. When's the pit window end? 23 minutes, so 5 minutes from the end we need... Around then we need to box. I mean, yeah, I mean... In this particular league, yes, that's why I'm not too fussed, Chris. Even like the Ferrari got a turbo lag buff here. I'm not fussed, like, you just drive and beat what's in front of you. If some drivers and some cars get elevated because of some BOP, then, you know, so be it. Like, let them crack on. Like, at the end of the day, we'll know why. And then the next race, everyone will sort of filter back into where the natural pace puts them when the BOP sorted. So, oh, this is too late. But I mean, if this was like LFM Pro Series, for example, which is on tomorrow, I don't know what they're going to do. supposedly they're gonna George Boothby said that they're gonna go back to the standard BOP, so no LFM BOP, which I find mental. I would just leave it as it is. You put all this work in, just take the cars that have had like minuses given them or shit or pluses, and yeah, just calculate it basically. Like, let's just say the BMW with the next track has got like 0 ballast. It's just completely level. But now it's had a new baseline put in of -17. Just give it +17. So that'll put it back down to where it should be. Lost concentration there. Forgot where to brake. Yeah, no, I don't think it did either. The thing is, the buff's only, from what I've seen, it was at Zolder, and whatever tracks fall under the Zolder, like the Zolder category. I think is it D1 or something, D1 EU or something, and I think it got a bit of a nerf everywhere else with the like more turbo lag and reduced power between a certain range from maybe Nürburgring, I think it was, the GP layout. I'm driving pretty shit at the minute, like, but I'm not gonna lie, the pressures are really throwing me off with how the car feels, so I'm not too fussed. Just want to try and survive now. No DT, no crash, no run out of fuel, no stop go, just literally cruise and see where we end up. P1 would be epic. Like I said, the only person I'm worried about at this moment in time is Cameron. Oh, am I losing pressure? Am I losing pressure? Thank you, engineer. Thank you for that piece of invaluable information that I didn't already know. You bastard. I've got a feeling like I'm convinced Cameron was on half fuel just because of the raw speed of that Ferrari. But at the same time, like, I don't feel particularly fast, even with 40 litres in now. Like, I know the tyres are down and the pressures and stuff, but, like, something just ain't right. Too much curb, yeah. I know. Touching the grass on entry and all this kind of shit. Basically, if you're scruffy, you pay for it in the pressures. Like, I just touched the rear left off track there, and look, it got a flash of red and more pressure loss. Like I say though, when you take any tyres for an hour, you always run the risk. $23 left though. Must remember to box. And must remember to make sure I have got enough fuel. I've got 16 laps at the minute. According to my fuel left, it's 24 minutes. So that's a minute and a half too much, which is good because that's about a lap. So I don't think I'll need to add any more fuel than the standard litre for the pit stop. How many laps have I done? 25 laps already, Jesus. This race is flowing by. Jesus. I'm actually gobsmacked at how quick this has gone. Only 18 people left in the server though. Started with 22, I think. People have crashed. I don't know if that's up to date, but it says Piccioni is ahead of Cameron by half a second there on the MFD. So Cameron changed tyres for sure. Or added a lot of fuel to get back up to where he needed to be to finish the race, and then is caught back up to Piccioni in P7. Interesting. And we were well clear of Piccioni, if you remember, last time I looked. Puts J in P2. Strategy could come into play with some positions at the end. Be buzzing for Jay if he gets a good result, because he was really struggling at his track earlier in the Merc. As much as the Merc is good over the curbs here, it's got 25 kilos of ballast, so it's pretty heavy through some of the long corners like this, for example. And then the next chicane, the second chicane, where you dip and dive with that extra weight. Woof! The compression in that Merc is destructive.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
I was too busy looking at him there. I nearly hit the curb too much, but we're good. We roll. Bit of a slide. Bit of a slide. And the thing is, I tested the brake ducts being more closed for cooler temperatures, but they just overheat so bad that it reduced my brake performance in some corners. It's all good though. 20 minutes left. Got 21 minutes and a half of fuel. Happy days. But yeah, I hope Jay gets a result. I mean, I hope Chris can claw back a result from being... Well, he didn't get killed. He got Chris'd. Got Chris'd by the Merc. Have a look at the end of the race, though. Cameron's P7 coming up to people who haven't pit yet. Really curious where we'll come out. On the track map. Oh, I need to turn off tyres. I need to turn off tyre change. I've just realised, because it's put us ahead of him on track with a little P, because I can see my little P ahead of 227. But that's because I've got tyre change on. So, swiftly turn that off. That would have been annoying. Changing tyres right into the race and not maximising them. Jay, remember to turn off tyres. Okay, I've just remembered. Oh, shit. Well, like, through the dip? Or, like, when you were heading right? Oh, interesting. Yeah, dead tires. Dead tires, cold track. Turn off tires, yes. Thank you, Jamie. 1 minute after I'd done it. But no, I appreciate it, man. I know you noticed. But yeah, we're all... There's usually a few guys from Simtech, is it racing? Lewis and stuff. I know they weren't happy with some of the stewarding decisions based on the Discord. I don't think so. No, no idea, but... It won't stop, did you say? What's your pad wear at? I'm at 80 on the rear. It's quite a lot for an hour. .88 front, yeah. So it's killing the brakes, that car. I think Picky only changed tyres as well, Jay. You might have. I know you were fighting with him. Ah. Yep. Oh god, fair enough. Yeah, you're gonna maybe lose one or two. Try and put your brake balance forward, use more of the front. Whew. I just need to remember to pit. I'll be a warning. How was that not a warning? Lovely. Yeah, I must not forget to pit. Must not forget to pit. Perfect opportunity for someone in chat to start talking and put me off, so I forget. I wonder what progress Cameron will make though, having changed tyres. At least I think he changed tyres. Unless he's... Yeah. Should... He should really still beat P2 again, shouldn't he, really? I'm behind Simchich, your enemy. Yeah. Super clown. Allegedly. He let us straight past, to be fair. Legend. Not a clown at all. Absolute legend. Don't jinx yourself, you might have the good grace to get stop go 30 and you're behind him. Seven minutes. I'm tempted to box now because I'm going to forget. deep. I wonder how much of an advantage Cameron has got if he has changed tyres. According to my pit thing, it says I'm going to be way behind him. Or way ahead of him. I can't tell. My tyres are absolutely gone. Absolutely gone. Okay. .28.7's faster than me at the minute, but that screams fresher tyres to me. Be very surprised otherwise, but Cameron is Cameron. I said at the start of the race, right, Cameron will have a GT in 5 laps. So he's done well, to be fair. And that isn't throwing anybody watching. That isn't us throwing shade. Cameron, by his own admission, would probably say something similar. Couple of laps left. That brake in reference to T1 is gone. I don't know if you can see yours, but mine is gone. I may as well not at this point, like, just braking far too early all the time. Too slow. Are you in the pits now, are you? So brake at the green AstroTurf on the entry, like on the straight. Heavy brake, obviously swing it left, swing it right, and then brake again just after the, like, there's a big chunk of concrete on the left. You can't miss it. It's like it goes from a chunk of concrete that sticks out to something that's quite indented. Sorry, it's not concrete. It's a red and white barrier. Yeah, don't hear. Good luck for the rest of the race.
The mandatory stop is now clear. Let's go, 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 go. Losing pressure on the right front.
Turn it off. He's fucked. Plenty clear. I'm annoyed at Cameron. And you, Chris.
Window is now closed.
I don't even think my vote would have mattered, Chris, honestly. It's quite heavily swung the other way. Yeah. Yeah, Jamie, it's a big gap, but I don't think Cameron's chose the right strategy, let's be real. That's why he was so fast at the start. And he wanted to be past us to try and pull a gap, but I just held him up. Like I thought it was the case, so executed it. If you had told us he was on alternate strategy, like in a message, I would have let him go. Nah, I'm not fucking with, I wouldn't have. Yeah, not bad for 5 pressures, 5.8 and stuff. Ah, Adrian's gonna have to, well, get a penalty. Yeah. Yep. I noticed that. Good recovery as well, Chris. He might be a pro, and Chris, it might not even matter. But yeah, big gap. Like I said, Cameron's done the wrong strat. Or he's just tried something different, just to be different, and, you know, it's commendable. But taking tyres in any 1 hour race is always going to be a huge detriment to not taking tyres.
Losing pressure on the left rear.
I've got 2 more laps. Let us know if you want us to slow down so it's 1. You do, Chris, yeah? Who? Piccone. Yeah. Looks like the top 5, really. Yeah. Well, the wall helped you slow down. Are you dead? Are you good? Same.
Right, mate, this is your last lap and you're the leader. Keep it together.
Time to use both my wands at the chicane. Jokes, I don't wanna. I'll use one.
You're given a warning for exceeding track limits.
Oh, you just screwed yourself there,
Car on
pal.
the left.
You could have had another go at him on the next lap. Actually, it's for the best. It's Tory. We know Tory and we like Tory. And that helped him keep the position. GG! P1. We'll take it.
B1. What a race. Well
We'll take it. We'll have a look and see what happened in the replay. To Chris. Hopefully he keeps that position. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Jay's clear. It's Chris just ahead of this Ferrari. $130 for Adrian with the penalty on look. Ah, man. Someone just gets disconnected or leave. Oh, Tori's got a drive through on the last lap. You tool. Tory, man. Jesus. You had one job. Chris looks like he's going to be alright for P7. Might be higher with... Well, it will be higher because of the penalty, so it'll be P6. Might be higher because you might have Pro-Ams ahead of him, like Brooker. He's a Pro-Am, so it's 5th at least. I think Adrian's Pro-Am, so it's 4th at least. Chris, you realise you're at least 4th though, overall. Well, Adrian's got a penalty. He's coming through he'll be pitting. You're 6th now. I'm sure Smith and Jay are Pro-Am. Yeah, you're P3. Piccioni's Pro-Am. So I'm not too sure. It's 3 or 4. Right, I need to see what happened at the race start and the send from Cameron. Absolute dive. I can see why he did it, but it was scary. I had to turn out of it. It's really good. Yeah, it's really good. It was the last time I drove there. It was honestly so good. The Ferrari's good though as well, so. Right, let's see. Chris. Oh, you got, yeah. You got that inside bumpy curve thing, unfortunately. That's the thing, Chris. I was doing that in the first few laps because I couldn't see my braking point whatsoever. Like, I literally couldn't. I didn't know where to brake. But I use a bit of dark road. And, yeah, to caught us out sometimes. Yeah, Cameron just messaged saying he was buzzing for the first few laps until he realised he was on the wrong strategy. It is what it is, man. It was good pace and half time goal, so, you know, take that for what it was worth. I was holding you up, which was my point. Corey, I was telling you off for getting a DT. Silly man. You silly man. Right, so let's have a look at Cameron's little Sendy mix end. Oof. Oh, that was naughty. That was naughty. Oh my god, that was so close to contact if I didn't turn out there. Still 12th, yeah, that's true, yeah, because you were on the lead lap. That is true. Look how close that is, man. You can see you shit my pants. I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to go into the corner here. Nope. I'll just turn away from that. Thanks very much. But then, I sent it back on him. Because I am a slight bit deep there, but you know. He gave us the room, to be fair. And we made it through. And then he went for a little sneaky one here, and I was like, nope. I'm in. I'm in. I need to see Jay's pit entry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It needs to be done. You broke at the right point, yeah. That's mad that it didn't stop. So, yeah, brakes for your cars. I'm guessing because of that extra weight you're carrying in. And there is quite a few heavy braking zones here, really, if you think about it. Where you're down into second and first and stuff. Must absolutely cook the brakes. Weird glitch caught me not start internal FPS was oh god. Nothing worse than an FPS drop, man. Nothing worse. I'm not sure. I think I sent him the thing. I'm sure I sent him a link for it. Hopefully he does. Good tidy start from everyone as well. It's quite a good corner T1 at Zolder because it opens up at the mid, like it goes really wide. So if someone over does it on the brakes, they just run out wide. I can't believe the pace of that BMW, man. Through some of the corners. I'm so annoyed for you, Chris. It was unsavable as well. Literally just went. Completely unsavable. No. Four punctures. Yeah, the punctures were shit. Like, it was the same for me. Tory. Every tire. So I was in the fives for most for 3 tires. I don't think I was gonna say I don't think it's that much of a send, but he's missed his break and it went on. But yeah, you've had to. Oh yeah, you've really had to avoid that, haven't you? Jesus. Yeah, yeah. Ah, he went super wide on the entry as well. But quite an uneventful race for me. I think it was mainly just that little bit of racing at the start with Cameron. There, look, that's horrible, that corner, because you do just wash wide. But then such a send from Cameron. Oh, again though, I can see why he was so much faster than us generally over the lap. Probably about 2 or 3 tenths, and especially in T1 and 2 and stuff, he was just so much faster. I shit my pants, to be fair. It was a very clean send because he's not missed the apex. Do you know what I mean? Like really tight to it. Just got his nose in to the point where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to give you space. It was good though. That was good. I think mine was more of a send than his. I just creeped up the inside, but again, like made the apex, gave room. Good clean racing. Good clean racing. Things you like to see. But yeah, there's nothing else of note in the... There's nothing else of note in the race, guys, so I'm honestly just going to end the stream. I have been to the gym yesterday. My arms are dead. My voice is dead. I need to eat. Yeah, so I'll catch everybody in the next one. I don't know if I'll stream on the weekend. I was meant to be doing LFM Duo Cup on Monday, but we didn't realise that it was next Monday. So the Monday coming. Yeah. So it'll be this Monday that we do LFM Duo Cup if the BOP is, I think, up to scratch. If there's some kind of meta car, like everybody jumps in one car, then I'm probably not going to do it because that'll be boring. Went in the Shadow Realm last lap. Is that when you got a drive through though, Tori? I might not see the whole lap, that's the thing. Oh no, that's... yeah, I do have the full thing. Oh, I'm guessing it was the Kerb. I'm guessing it was the Kerb. Oh, my last lap is what you said. My last lap. Are you playing in the GT2s, are you? I don't have it, but enjoy. Ah, yeah, fair enough. What, in the Audi? Yeah, you did well to avoid that, Tory. That was, the BMW just missed his brakes ever so slightly. J in the bloody engine. Honestly, you'd be a mechanic's dream. Anyway, goodbye everybody on stream. Catch you on Monday if LFM Duo Cup is looking good. So yes.